What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about compound today at the request of Saketate. Saketate. I don't know how to pronounce it still, man. You haven't helped me with the pronunciation, but we're going for it nonetheless. Getting into this here, it's been a while since we talked about compound, isn't it? And, you know, no surprise, it's been very boring for the past few weeks after we had a few weeks of excitement. Yeah, that's okay. Looking fine, in my opinion. The weekly RSI, where it's at right now, you could even close this week red. I don't expect it, but you could, right? You could even come down and you'd form this kind of, you'd be in this higher low, whatever setup you have. I didn't draw the shade line, but you see what I'm going for. You could go lower and still be fine. But bouncing here would be nice, because then it would look like you're bouncing off your 60 area, which would be really nice to see. We'd probably immediately see moves that would take us above $100, beyond, well beyond $100, maybe even upwards toward $200. The original price targets I've had for the breakout of this move are still on the table, guys. I'm not worried about it at all. I feel like some people are getting a little bit frantic with compound, and they're perhaps thinking it's a dud, and maybe it is a dud. Who knows? You know, everything that I'm saying here, it's an opinion backed by technical analytics. I can be wrong. The charts can look good, and something can underperform because whatever reason, you know. But that's nice volume on this breakout here. We're accumulating now right above our breakout point. We are not accumulating, we're consolidating right above our breakout point. We're above the 123 weekly moving average, which tends to be a good thing. We've closed 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks in a row now above the 123. I think that's a very bullish testament. The weekly RSI looks so good, you guys. It looks so good. And this next attempt into the overbought zone, I think it will promote bigger candles. Some of the move that we were looking for, the move that I've been talking about, I feel like obviously it's not done, but I think we're going to see a good leg of that move coming soon, very, very soon. Looking at the daily here, the daily RSI, we went all the way down to your oversold zone. We actually found support right there, an area that we found support before, and it looks like we just did it that one other time. But hey, relatively speaking, that is kind of a good look, actually. Let's see. Oh man, I forgot again, man. I've been leaving this on the whole time. Pause the music there for anybody that doesn't enjoy it. 1272 being hit. Yeah, and you're back above your 886, dude. You're looking good. You're looking pretty frisky. If you can get above 79.50, then there's no doubt in my mind that right now we're moving up. Okay, but we need to get above 79.50. We're at $75 right now. That shouldn't be too hard for compound. Volume's coming to an end. That would mean that in this consolidation phase that we're in, which absolutely I would identify this as a phase of consolidation, right? It might not look as obvious here, but on the weekly, you can see we broke out, we're consolidating. I feel like it's a little bit more obvious. When the volume comes back in will be when we choose a directional heading. And I very much doubt it's to the downside. So we'll look for that. We'll look for that more kind of convincing movement to the upside to take place once we break 77.57. No, I'm sorry, 79.50, 79.50. Once we break that, then it's on. Yeah. And I think we're heading there now, man. I think we are. We're just slowly working our way up. If we go down from here, it won't be by much. We will not see prices below $70 again for compound, guys. Potentially ever. And if not ever, at least several cycles from now or multiple cycles from now. Like we just won't see it. It would have to have a phenomenal bull cycle. It's probably going to have a phenomenal bull cycle this cycle. And then it would have to have a really like dramatically, gargantuanly horrible bear cycle if it were to see prices below 70 during the next cycle. So I'm just saying, man, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think we will see prices below $70 ever again for compound, man. We will break $1,000 before we break $70. That's how confident I am in this thing. Here we are at 74.44 right now. Load them up, man. Load them up. If you missed the opportunity to get in on compound, you're one of those people that were, you know, hitting me up in the DMs, or you're hitting me up in the Discord up here, and you're saying, hey, is it a good time to get in? Is it good, you know, like if you bought up there, I remember saying that I think the prices are going to go higher, but that's not necessarily an ideal time to buy. I remember saying, why here? Why do you want to buy here? We had all this over here, and you want to buy now? Like, that's not a good time. Here's your second chance, right? this was technically your second chance down here, but this is your like last call to get in, to get on the train before things start going up. And I do think they're going to go up. Where are we going specifically? Can we back it by numbers? Can we back it by fibs? Let's try. Let's try. All-time highs, cycle lows. High, low, 382 resistance. Couldn't even hit the 236, and I doubt we do. The next target would be $145, but I don't think we stop there. It's very uncommon to stop at the 0.5. Maybe we find turbulence, but I doubt we stop there. 224 to 293. That's the next target. And absolutely we could go beyond that. 224 to 293 is the next target area. And that might not even be right. This might be the better fib to draw, not because it has higher numbers, but because that is like the majority of this move, right? And that 382 is much more respected there than it is here, as you can see, right? Like you literally tip it here, so and you almost hit your 236. This actually, to me, this does look better. And you rejected your this does. So, and this is how I've been drawing it most of the time, and it's not because it has the higher numbers, guys. I promise you, it's because it makes the most sense, both in the way that we've respected it afterwards, and in the sense that from this high to low, this is the majority of the move. This right here, what we did here, just so you know, if you're ever drawing fibs yourself, this is the move down. This is the move you're measuring. If you're measuring this low, then you're like taking in the measurement of this move, this like sideways action. It's a different, you can see it's a different move. So I'm not nitpicking to get the higher prices, but still they are higher prices. Let's be real. 335 or 235 to 304, slightly higher, but still that's the real targets that we're going to, in my opinion. So buckle up. Be prepared. Don't be scared. It's going to happen over the next like month to 3 months, man. Or it could start happening this week. Like, who knows, man? By the end of this week, we could be back above $100. But yeah, we're looking for that. I think it's $97.50. Closing above that on a daily. On a weekly, it'd be nice to close above $101, $102 would be nice. And then it's just a matter of time before we're well over $200, man. So that's that. Have a good day, everybody. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you. Bye-bye.